Hello to all my beautiful viewers out there. Today I'm going to be covering the recently released collection between KITH and, surprisingly, Sprite. So, as soon as the KITH Coca Cola clothing was done on the Saturday, August 9th from memory, literally on the Monday, 2 days later, with absolutely no warning except for this little Instagram post, which I was kind of confused about because it looks like the KITH Coca Cola advertisement and then it being scratched away and then there's Sprite underneath. So I should have kind of probably realized that there was going to be something in the works, but I didn't realize it was going to come literally 2 days after the KITH Coca Cola collab, because I thought, you know what, they might have a grace period where, you know, it's nice and breezy, there's nothing being released, and then bam, KITH's like, you know what, we're collabing with Sprite, let's do it. And they actually dropped some really, really awesome pieces. So we'll dive into them. We'll have a look at each of the pieces. It wasn't anywhere near as big as like the 105 piece collection that the KITH Coca Cola collab was. I think the Sprite one only has about 7 pieces. But in saying that, with the amount of pieces that they dropped in the Sprite collection, a lot of them are really, really good. So let's have a look. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're probably like, Daniel, Sprite, generally Sprite with its, you know, iconic branding and iconic, you know, advertisements, they always feature a little bit of green. And from your track record, you're not a huge fan of green. And yeah, you'd be right in saying that. I know I'm not a huge fan of green, but I'm also a huge fan of unique pieces that you don't see every day, pieces that you probably won't see again. I'm a huge fan of just unique pieces of clothing, and this collection really, really hits that spot. I'm going to say it because, I mean, look at this first jacket. Look at this first jacket and tell me that it is not unique. Like, that is absolutely insane. I love it. It's a varsity jacket that's hooded, but it's satin green. So if I bought this would be like super, super vibrant green. But in saying that, it's really unique. I really love it. If I knew that this was dropping, like, before the, if I knew that it was dropping after the Coca-Cola collection, but I knew about it before the Coca-Cola collection, I would have probably, at that point, when it was 1 a.m. in the morning and I was sitting there for an hour in the Coca-Cola queue, just being like, am I even going to get anything? I would have probably considered sitting around and waiting on Monday for this to drop. Honestly, this varsity jacket, ooh, that's nutty. I actually really like this. I would try and wear this with something, man. This is a really cool piece. You can wear this with some like white Air Forces. That'd be fire. That would be awesome. And I absolutely, like, this is an awesome jacket. This is like the one piece from this little capsule that I would like definitely go after. The rest of the pieces are really, really good, but they're not like must-haves. This, however, ooh, yes please. I would definitely pick this up. But let's have a look at the rest of the collection. So, apart from the varsity jacket, we also got a KITH Sprite grey hoodie. I actually kind of like this. It being grey, the green little bottle on the front, really, well, the green like bubbles. I know it's trying to like form a glass with like Sprite in it, and I really like that design. I think that's really, really cool. I really like this design. It being grey, the green really stands out on the front of it. It's just a really, really clean hoodie. It's just really, really clean. And they only did like 1 or 2 of each of these type of pieces. So they did 1 varsity jacket, 1 hoodie, 3 shirts, and a pair of socks. So yeah, you've got some very interesting range of pieces there. You could essentially wear, you know, an item of clothing from each of these pieces of the collection and have a whole outfit, really. You could have the varsity jacket, the hoodie, and the socks. Well, you could have the shirt underneath the hoodie and the jacket. Not that anyone would see it, but you could do it. You could do it. So there's this hoodie. Surprisingly, the prices for this stuff was actually a lot cheaper than the Coca-Cola collection, because when I looked at the varsity jacket, it was like 200 and something USD, and compared to the varsity jacket in the Coca-Cola collection, which was 550 USD, that's significantly cheaper, honestly. Like, I was like, you know what? That's not even that bad. I mean, I've been set to this high standard because of the Coca-Cola collection, but this ain't even that bad, honestly. It's not even that bad. But this is item 2, the grey Sprite hoodie. What are your thoughts on it? I think it's pretty cool. I actually quite like this one. And I kind of wish they did more than 6 pieces in this whole collection. But moving on to item number 3, which is, initially I thought this was a crew neck sweater. Turns out it's actually just a long sleeve tee, although it is still super, super clean. So you've got the KITH logo on the chest here in a little box. Could call it a box logo with Sprite rising up essentially through the logo. This is super, super clean. This is an awesome looking shirt, honestly. And I do love some white tees. So, I mean, maybe I'm a little bit biased to say it, but yeah, I'd pick this up. This is super, super nice. I actually really like this. I don't think there's a design on the back, but there might be. I don't know. I highly doubt it with just like the box logo on the front. But either way, super, super clean for item number 3, honestly. Let's have a look at item number 4, which is another Sprite tee, obviously. And it's... I like the design, but I don't think I'd wear this. It's a short sleeve tee with half of it green, half of it white, with kind of like a tie-dye feel in the middle where it comes together. It's got the Sprite logo with bubbles coming off of it and the KITH logo just underneath. I actually kind of like this, but I don't think I would personally wear it, so I probably would skip on that one. But it's really well done. It's really well designed. I really like how it incorporates the Sprite colors and logo as well as the KITH logo. It is actually really well designed. Moving on to the next item though. This one is a black tee version of the grey hoodie. I would have liked this as a hoodie though. If this shirt was a hoodie and it was in black, that'd be clean. I would consider picking that up after spending that money on the denim jacket from the Coca Cola collection. I'd come back and spend some more on the KITH collab. This is actually pretty cool, honestly. I really, really like this. So if you've counted all the items up so far, we're at item number 5, which means the last item is gonna be the socks. I actually really like the colors of this one. So they've incorporated it with the toes in green, the heel in green as well, and then a green stripe and a yellow stripe around the top of the ankle of the socks, and the Sprite logo on the side. I think that's really cool. It's really, really simple. It's just a really, really clean, easy collection. Anyone could wear this. It's not too hard, but it's really, really cool. It's really unique. I actually really do like this like small little capsule. What are your thoughts on it though, guys? I actually think, yeah, this is really, really cool. I kind of wish they did more though, but in saying that, I can understand why they have, no time to do more than just a couple pieces, because they did so much for that KITH Coca Cola collab. There was 105 pieces in that whole collection. God damn. I understand why they're only able to spit out like 6 for Sprite, because they used all their energy up for Coca Cola. But maybe we'll see something in the future. Maybe we'll see more Sprite, collabs with KITH. Who knows? I kind of like KITH collaborating with all these like major brands and all these, quirky different things that you wouldn't see in streetwear. It's actually really, really cool. So yeah, props to them for doing this. But what are your thoughts, guys? Do you like the Sprite KITH collaboration? I'm a huge fan. Wish they did more. Love it either way. I might have to look up at picking that varsity jacket now. It's available on StockX, but it's looking a little bit pricey, to be honest. But who knows? I'll have to look into it. And that's it, guys. I thought I'd just cover it because it's a very small capsule, but it was worth mentioning because honestly, some of these pieces are pretty damn cool. I'd be keen on picking some of them up, but as always, I want to know your thoughts. Did you think that this collab was necessary? Did you buy any of it? I know it was like super like quickly after the Coca Cola collab, but maybe you missed out on some of your Coca Cola stuff and you decided to pick up some Sprite stuff instead. Either way, let me know in that comment section below. Don't forget, please follow the socials in the description if you want to stay up to date with everything, if you want to know what I'm posting, what I'm doing. Socials in the description. And of course, until next time, guys, I'll catch you later.